Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction for you guys. I'm finally here now checking out all of the Star Wars and Marvel trailers that dropped yesterday during the Disney 2020 presentation thing for the investors or whatever. It was like a big event. People were like, I think people are overhyping and all this shit. Like, they dropped a lot of information that's coming to Disney Plus and films, of course, still going to theaters, but they dropped a lot of information, a lot of new stuff coming to Disney Plus, and it's really, really exciting. So I'm going in the order of the release of the trailers for Star Wars and Marvel, and Star Wars was up first before Marvel, and the two trailers they dropped was Andor and Bad Batch, and we have the sizzle reel for Andor. Now, interesting they went with just that as the title, because I was thinking maybe Cassian Andor, but since they already have like an Obi-Wan Kenobi, which we know information about that, Hayden Christensen as Vader, oh, that's going to be fucking amazing, and Ahsoka show, so they thought, just Andor. I'm not really sure why they went with that, but okay. So we have a sizzle reel here. I'm curious about this show. I mean, I'm not really sure what they're going to be covering. You know, obviously it's a prequel before the events of Rogue One. I liked Cassian in the film, but I honestly didn't expect them to do a show based off the character. But to me, at the end of the day, it's more story in the Star Wars universe, and I love Star Wars. I mean, I'm making another fan film, another Star Wars fan film, our final fan film, Star Wars fan film, but we've already made a couple of them. You know, I love Star Wars that much. I'm like, guys, we gotta make fan films. We gotta do Star Wars stuff. So, like, you know, I fucking love Star Wars. So, yeah, so anyways, let's get into now, guys, and see what the sizzle reel for Andor is all about and what they show us. And, yeah, let's check it out.
Everything I did for the rebellion.
Okay. It's from Rogue One.
Rogue One, in many ways, it's a film that connected new audiences with the oldest fans.
Yeah. A lot of throwbacks. Maybe too many.
The bittersweet feeling, you know, in the premiere, knowing that it was just one film. But then magic happens, right? As you can see, we're
able to go back.
We're building stages, we're rehearsing, we're training, we're trying costumes,
Oh.
we're doing everything to make sure we do the best show. I'm really excited having the chance to explore Cassian. It's really fun to go on a set that is emulating something you like so much. The enormity of this is like doing a big feature film.
Yeah.
Cinematic. For me, that's where the excitement is. 12 episodes, 12 scripts, over
12 episodes?
cast members, over 6,000 crowds.
So 12 episodes for season 1? Are they doing more than one season?
We treat this exactly like we would a film. There is no difference in our approach.
Every creature and droid that we
A lot of practical stuff.
has the same care and level of attention to detail as the previous films.
It's huge, it's thrilling, but also it's wonderfully challenging.
There's tons of possibilities to explore. It is the building of a revolution.
Cool concept. I like the logo too. I like the logo for it. Is that it? Oh, that's it. Okay. I probably shouldn't expect. I wasn't. I mean, I wasn't sure. I was expecting maybe a little bit of footage, but mostly just showing content and behind the scenes stuff there, and then showing, of course, some Rogue One stuff that ties in because, you know, they're of course telling a story before the events of Rogue One. Clearly, because you've watched the movie. Okay. Well, I mean, they started shooting, I think, a couple weeks ago, something like that. So I mean, like, who knows? But then again, Marvel dropped a Miss Marvel like trailer or something. So like, I don't fucking know. But yeah. So overall, I'm really curious about the show. Of course, I'll check it out. I don't know if I'll react to it, but I mean, I am curious to check out what they're going to be covering because, like, what was he doing before the events? And interestingly enough, too, that this was just called Andor, and I don't know, because it's the fact is they really promoted heavily early on that K2SO, and like apparently during the unveiling of the cast, which like the cast announcement for Andor looked pretty cool, like in terms of who they have for the show, and nothing about what's his name, Alan Tudyk. Nothing about Alan Tudyk whatsoever. So did Alan drop out? Are they not going to be using him in the show? I don't know, because I mean, from what I understand, they announced a lot of cast for it, and then Alan Tudyk was absent. So I don't know unless there's something about that. Let's see if I can actually type that in real fast. But I don't know. I was kind of hoping for a little footage, but then again, they literally just started shooting. So Andor cast. They're still saying credits. They're still giving Alan 2 to K2SO, so maybe they were just trying to focus on Cassian since that's gonna be the main focus. Maybe K2SO doesn't really come in until a little later. Maybe he's not right away in the series. So they just want to promote heavily, of course, with Cassian Andor, like being that the lead focus. I don't know, but yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious to see footage. But a lot of this stuff that they were showing off stuff is going to be a little whiles away in terms of release. But at least we got something. At least we got to look at some concept art, and for them to really show that they're really going all practical, like building sets. I'm assuming they'll use that same technology, the stage craft or whatever that thing is called, that the thing they use for the Mandalorian to build a stage, basically build sets with within that circular device or whatever that stage, whatever it's called. They talked about that as well during the presentation. I heard about that. They were talking more about how they're building more of those. So that's really cool. But yeah, okay. So overall, interesting stuff. But yeah, let's move on and go to the next one, which I think is the Bad Batch. So yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. What do you guys think of the Sizzle Reel? Are you excited for Andor? Do you want to see some footage before you decide if you're going to watch the show? Or you're like me, hey, it's more Star Wars stuff. Give it to me. I'm going to watch it. So whatever thoughts you have, let me know in the comment section below. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.